there we go. All right, hey, how's it going, everybody? How's the Utes doing tonight? I don't know. Been a long time since I've seen that one. But hopefully Utes are having a good time. Hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. Yeah, see, I was going back. Wanted to get some pizza. Domino's, haven't had Domino's for a little while. This one's sausage. I think I had ranch. And this one is bacon, although this one got a little crispy. And finally, no stuffed crust tonight. And I think this one is pepperoni. Pepperoni jalapeno. Yes. So, and I think this is plain tomato sauce. Other ones was ranch, and one's the other one. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Hayes. How's it going? So yes, got some pizza. Got some other stuff to do tonight. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Actually kind of different, two different things tonight. I guess what I could say tonight is I'm getting lucky. I'm getting lucky. This one, you want to jump on this one because I ordered this about a month ago. It was on a pre-order. This is Lucky, and then they used to have Lucky Energy. This is called Watermelon Candy. Limited edition. So if you want to go check it out, you have to jump on it quick. They're selling out apparently. And I did get lucky too. I was also able to get a hold of the Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew. Dragon fruit Mountain Dew. But of course. So yes, a little bit of Mountain Dew. Yeah, dragon fruit. That's the newest one. That's replacing Frostbite. Apparently, Frostbite has been discontinued. Mountain Dew? Yeah, baby. Did I make you Randy? Maybe I need to go track down Fat Bastard. I don't know. All right. Yeah, so all right, I'm gonna go before I get into the pizza. I'm gonna just go real quick through this. I sent away for these about, hey Dingle, I sent away for these over a month ago. They were, I guess they were like on back order or something. And apparently they did not ship everything, unfortunately, but I will be trying these. I got this one from Extreme Snacks, and there's a whole lot of fun stuff in there. And this is an import. It's Twix, and this is Limo. Is there a Limado? It's like lime cheesecake, I guess. Twix. And this one I'm afraid of. This is called a chocolate bar from hell. Beyond hot. I don't know. Beyond hot chocolate bar from hell. And I also did get, where did it go? Oh, thanks, but the chocolate is going to be hot, not sweet. It's supposed to be super hot with, all right. And I sent away for another one, but they did not, it was out of stock, unfortunately. And I'll have to go try it again. They did have this one though. This is another, it's a blue fire pickle. Blue fire. Apparently it's a spicy. Look at the guy, he's got his tongue on fire. They had a regular spicy one, but that was out of stock. So that's spicy fire pickle. So that one. And then straight out of this is from a company in Canada, by the way. And straight out of Canada, I got myself some Quebec maple Coca-Cola in the bottle. Quebec maple. Now this is the real stuff, apparently, with maple syrup right out of Canada, eh? Because that's where the company is based. I don't think so. All right, and here we go. I got a whole lot of drinks out of this one. All right. So yes, and apparently they have, I haven't seen them in the stores, but they have these. They are clearly Canadian in cans now. This one's peach, but they're in a can. And then they got the cherry in a can. Normally they're in the bottles. These were like $1 something. All right, and then I got, these ones were weird. This one's called the Candy Can Rocket Ice Lolly. It says, don't eat it, drink it. Candy in a can. So I got that one. And I got this one, candy in a can. Bubble gum. And what else? Sour apple. These were like they were all on sale for like $1, $1.20, $1.50. Cotton candy. What else? A couple other ones. And that's it. 2 more. And I got this one, Fanta Tutti Frutti. Don't you want a Fanta? Don't you want a Fanta? Fanta, Fanta, Fanta. And I got this one. This one, I'm curious. This was one I'm mostly curious about. Everybody knows Minions? Yes, we got a candy can with Minions banana. Banana. Sparkling banana. Banana. Everybody loves the Minions, I guess. All right, so that's what I got from them. Fanta? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't you want a Fanta? Fanta, Fanta, Fanta. So yes, that's what I got from them. Like I said, I had ordered other stuff, but I guess they were out of stock, so they did not send them. I ordered these like over a month ago because I guess they were on back order or they were on pre-order. I had to wait for them to come in, so all that fun stuff. Mostly drinks and then the hot chocolate and all that fun stuff. So those will be for future reviews. Straight out of Canada. Like they said, straight out of Compton. All right. All right, so yes, wow. This one's my pepperoni and jalapeno. It's good. I like it. So, like I said, I had ordered them over a month ago. Yeah. Oh man, what did I just hear? I heard more news about the new Highlander reboot. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. They're going to ruin it before it's even made. I'd let you get your own plate. Yeah, they have a new addition to the Highlander reboot. Apparently taking on the role of Ramirez, they bringing in Russell Crowe. Sean Connery was originally the Ramirez in the original one. And now it's going to be Henry Cavill as the Highlander and Russell Crowe as Ramirez. Now, I don't know who is Kurgan. I heard it was Batista, but I'm not sure. So we'll find out. It's not going to be out for another year. They just started filming it. Yeah, he likes to fight. Fighting around the world. I love that one. Fighting around the world, yeah. If you saw the South Park episode of the Russell Crowe show, he was fighting around the world. Anyway, that's the news on that one. What did I just watched Elio. It was okay. So if you want to check that out, you can. Elio. Oh yeah, the South Park Russell Crowe show. They were having to get home, and all it was him fighting. He liked to fight. Ever since I saw that episode, I can't think of him doing anything else but going in the movies and fight. He was in Robin Hood, a couple other ones. You haven't heard much from him lately. Ever since he did Robin Hood, I think he kind of dropped off. Right. Crikey. I don't know. But it is what it is. Anyway. So, if you guys caught my new reviews today, I finally went to a place called Mooya Burger. So, and check those reviews out. Brand new place in my town. I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what it was. Oh yeah. Well, everybody has different mac and cheese preferences, I guess. I don't know if you like mac and cheese plain or if you like it with an add-in or a topping. I know most of the people just like plain mac and cheese. I guess if you're really on a budget, you can do mac and cheese and hot dogs or mac and cheese and hamburger. Usually pretty interesting. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. I've been hard at work. So in a little while, the new video that will be premiering tonight, or well, that will be going at midnight my time, you might enjoy it. Finally got to a long requested episode, and you guys will see. It's sort of It's also a what's new kind of thing, I guess. Kind of combination of two. Sort of. Nah, well, technically what for dinner. Technically what's for dinner. Wow, they didn't cut this a big slice, man. They didn't even cut it. Somebody wasn't real good with the knife. Anyways, yes, it's got, yeah, they didn't because they got one slice, it was like tiny. They weren't very accurate, I guess. But yeah, so you'll be seeing a new one. Still looking for a couple of new things that are out. Still out on the market. They just hit. I think some of them aren't even in the stores yet. But I'll keep my eyes out. Okay, cool. Yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. I will give you a topic. So I don't get verklempt and I don't have spookish in my connecticozoid. The Cold War was neither cold nor war. Discuss. Now, maybe butter, dogs, daughters. You know, no big whoop. You know, Barbara Streisand. You know, I saw a picture of him lately. He's got all gray hair now. Mike Myers. Definitely doesn't look like Coffee Talk Linda Baldwin. Been several years since he's been on that one. Haven't heard much from him either. I know he did a couple of movies, and then he did the Gong Show where he was like another persona, but then I have not heard much from him. And I don't think they're going to do a Wayne's World. Pretty much the old cast of SNL's kind of done, I think. And I stopped watching SNL since I don't know, 2000 something. Most people they're not funny anymore. Oh, I don't even watch it. But I like the old ones from the 80s. Mid 80s was the best season. 70s was good too. But mid 80s and then into the 90s and then kind of went downhill. Yeah, true. Once all the prime players went away, it wasn't the same. I used to have, many, many years ago, I had a Saturday Night Live t-shirt. My mom went to New York City on a vacation, and she went and she went to the studio on a studio tour, and she got me a Saturday Night Live t-shirt from their Saturday Night Live shop. That was kind of cool. That was back when Eddie Murphy and Joe Piscopo and all those people were on it. So, back in the heyday, in the prime time. Billy Crystal, Joe Piscopo, Eddie Murphy. Well, there were a couple other people back then. But it just kind of fizzled, I guess. Still a lot of classic sketches, but not half the thing. Well, I do not have an answer from Ray's. I think the company's got a problem. Apparently, they've gone under. And they're not in the stores anymore. There for a while, they were like big time, and they were putting out new releases and on the top of their game. But now, I don't know. There's lots of other things out there, though. All right, this one is just bacon. A little crispy. Yeah, I'm sure it did. They were on top of their game for a while, and then they were moving, and then they canceled the insider program. I don't know. I ended up quitting because, first of all, they something about they couldn't take my credit card. It didn't go through, or even though I was a subscriber, something happened. They couldn't process it, and then when I went to go put it back in, it wouldn't take it. So I just said, forget it. I'm canceling. And then the last round of their insider was like really pathetic, because they used to give you like sample flavor, like 2 different sample flavors, like 4 cans at a time. And then they used to give you like shirts and cans and cozies and lanyards and bags and all that. And one of the last ones I got was for $40 a month. The last package was a plastic tumbler and 4 shots of their little concentrated energy drink. That was it. I mean, a plastic tumbler that said Rays on it and 4 little shots of their energy shot drinks. That was the whole package. No stickers, no powders, nothing. And I was like, all that for $30 for $39. And I was like, no, that's not cutting it. Sorry. No exclusive flavors, no discounts on anything. So yeah, unfortunately, that does happen. Well, yeah, I think they had problems. They moved too quickly. They overextended themselves. I don't know. But it does happen. A lot of them go bankrupt. A lot of them, I don't know, don't make a smart move. There's lots of energy drinks out there. Monster, Lucky, Rain. Oh, the Rain. They have Rockstar, C4, Ghost. A whole lot of different ones. So, and the new ones every day. I heard of, they got a whole bunch of them on 3D. Seen that one. Bucked Up. What's the other one? Oh, there's so many every time I go in the store. What's the one? Celsius, Alani Nu. Boy, there's countless ones. Yeah, and then Bang, of course, that's the original one. I think it did. They might be able to find a Sobe here and there, but not like you used to. And Redcon 1 did buy, did recreate the Jolt Cola. So, as far as I know, it's only at Vitamin Shop, I think, and online, so you can get it. You can get it there. I did get the case of Jolt energy drink. It's close, but it's not the same because it's 0 sugar, so that kind of, throws a wrench into it. But the label's cool. It's sort of similar to it. Yeah, I've actually somewhere around here I have one I've got to try at Bowls. I've tried the original one, the blue bottle. What else? Just a whole lot of different ones. I've tried the Grill of Mine, whole bunch. Hey, Kristen. Well, the 2 youths that come in here, who knows? And I've got to ask the defendant, does the plaintiff's story hold water? No. No, Your Honor. He is wrong. Are you sure? I'm positive. Ooh. Bad boys. They're coming for me. Hopefully. Maybe it was because I stole a can of tuna. Who knows? Yep. Yep. You got the reference. Oh, really going. That's the 2 youths in question. If I had to. Yeah, guess you could. Fried bologna. I still have my tuna. I actually had some today. It wasn't bad. I mixed the ghost pepper and the lemon pepper. It was actually not too bad. That ghost pepper tuna is very hot. So mixing it with lemon pepper kind of cut the heat. But yeah, don't eat it on its own. Not unless you can handle the super hot stuff. I don't know how I'm going to handle that chocolate bar either. This one is bacon. I got a sausage, and I got a pepperoni and jalapeno. So that's what I got tonight. Nothing super fancy. I haven't had Domino's in a little while. Yeah. What did I see? Different kind of pizzas, toppings, and all that. I'm trying to remember if there was. There's still a couple pizza places I want to try. Apparently, they just opened some new ones. All right. Yeah, this one's just plain. This is sausage and ranch, I think. Nothing fancy there. I don't know if I've tried the Pringles street corn. I've tried the Cheetos street corn. But I have tried a lot of different Pringles now. I still got a bunch out there that I got to try. Imports, a lot of different unique flavors that I got. I'm still working my way through the Canadian Lay's Fest flavors. One more to go. Apparently they're Canadian exclusives. So, but you can get them if you send away for them. And you guys, Canadians may appreciate it. He's still down for the count. As far as I know, he's down for the count. This one goes out to all the Canadians. I sent away for this one from a place called Extreme Snacks, and it is out of Canada. I'm gonna try this one. We didn't actually get this one here, but this one is Coca-Cola Quebec Maple. Quebec Maple from Canada, straight out of Canada, in the glass bottle with the real sugar, apparently. So yes, I sent away for that one. From Canada, eh? Because I know we did the peach and the raspberry, and then you guys rebranded it and called it was it British Columbia raspberry, and then I think there was a different one for peach, but those were in the bottles a long time ago. Yeah, true. Well, I got some MREs just in case, so stay tuned. Actually, that's pretty good. I like that one. Sausage and ranch. Man, what is it with this? These people are... Whoever cut these pizzas, I don't know, man. See, this one's could have been cut in half. Oh. So anyways, I don't know. I guess they were in a hurry. Normally they're pretty good. Although lately, I don't know. Haven't been having a whole lot of luck. Popeye screwed up my order the other day, so. Big fail. almost always have an issue with Popeyes. Wow. And I did see a bunch of new stuff that just came out like today, so I will I'll be checking that out. Yeah, I'm not into that, but I've seen stuff in the stores. Not authentic, not really authentic Chicago. Maybe Chicago style. Long time ago, I did try one. Deep dish at a place that is no longer there. They closed it down. I went there many years ago. Something about you had to put your order in a half an hour ahead of time. And they don't do it anymore. So I haven't really tried an authentic Chicago style deep dish pizza with the sauce on top, but yeah, I guess you can. Most of the stuff I've been getting out of Canada from the places, they're not enforcing the shipping tariffs, so I guess they're giving you a break. Snacks and chips and sodas and candy bars, stuff like that. Get a lot of weird stuff too. Strange flavors, unique items. I don't know. It's tough to say. Either a burger or pizza because they're versatile. Oh, okay. But yeah, where did I? Oh, I just saw a new one that I want to try. Apparently they took over for another pizza place that wasn't even there that long. It's been like 3 different places in the last year or two. I may have to go check it out because they've got a lot of different weird pizzas and sandwiches and stuff, and a lot of Indian style pizzas too. So I might check that out because apparently they have a Indian style like butter chicken. What was that one? Curry chicken masala. I had one in the past, but they ended up closing. Then they opened up one and called it Can-Am Pizza, which was Canadian American. I don't understand what that really was. That only lasted for a couple months, and now they've reopened as another. I can't remember the name. It's an Indian style pizza, and apparently then they got like pastrami sandwiches and chickens. So I might go down there and check that out. I think they just opened too, so I'll have to go. I have to go check that one out, see what they got on their menu. I was looking on their menu, it looked kind of interesting. All kinds of different styles of pizza and sandwiches, and I think wings and all kinds of different stuff. So like I said, and then I tried the Muya burger. You guys saw those reviews. That had just opened up like, it was like about a month ago at this point. It was kind of interesting because when you go into that place, they had a kiosk in the front where you go in and you can just order on the kiosk, punch your screen and then you just went and go pick it up. I like it, but I can't do it much anymore. Anything above like a ghost pepper and I got problems. What did I have the other day? That was ghost pepper. I had something and it was like it kind of caught me off guard. I think I was a chip or something that I had was ghost pepper. That was super hot. But I could do like jalapeno and maybe even habanero. But yeah, Reaper and Ghost is, it's a little bit tough after some of those other ones. And I'm actually afraid of that chocolate bar. Yeah, after I failed that last one chip challenge, I kind of gave up the whole super hot stuff. And I couldn't even do that Reaper gumballs that I had. Those were those were insane. I wouldn't even. I took a little taste of it and then I was like, "Oh no. No, 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 no." Yes, I've heard of them. Yeah, I've heard of them. But yeah, there was all kinds of super hot stuff. Um, yeah, Reaper peppers, and some people are crazy and they eat raw peppers, and I can't do it. Not anymore. Well, after that last one, I didn't even get halfway through it. There was like I took one little taste, and that was enough. It wasn't that it was so hot. It was just that it was bad. I don't know, like I don't want to say it was rancid, but the oil and that flavor, it just did not taste good at all. And so I couldn't even swallow it. So I just like, no, that's it. No. When I did the first one, it was a lot drier. It was okay. It was tolerable heat. But the second one, I don't know. So it is what it is. I don't know. I know they don't do that. I've actually seen other like hot chip challenges, which is not really the same company, but I'm not going to be doing that. Like I said, I'm still afraid of this super hot chocolate bar. I don't know how. I've actually had the sauce, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm not wild about super hot stuff, but there you go. Lost it. Yeah, I got this one. This one I got. I'm gonna be trying it. Beyond Hot chocolate bar from hell. I don't know what's in it. Not sure what extract or whatever pepper is. What's not bad here? Habanero. Okay, so this one won't be too bad. This is habanero and vanilla, so maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, we were actually nice. It was only 70 here. And it's actually been quite tolerable the last few days. We haven't got super hot. Now, we are going to start getting a little bit hotter, like into the 80s, maybe up into the 90s. But for now, it's still going good. Well, anyway, that was, yeah, the weather's been actually nice. Not super hot. It is actually kind of windy today. So It was a little bit chilly actually. So hopefully we'll keep the same weather and it won't be too terribly hot. Whoa, that's hot. Time for some AC and swimming and iced tea and all kinds of that fun stuff. Yeah, guess I'm lucky for right now. It has been windy. In fact, I could hear the wind right now. Um, so I guess that's probably good that we get the wind and get the cool breeze coming through. Yeah, but I'm sure as July and August starts rolling around, we're gonna get hot again. Probably into the 90s and maybe even in the hundreds. I don't know. I'm just dreading the heat. Huh. No, not here, but from what I understand, though, they said they actually shut some places around here. They shut their power down for a couple of days because of the winds. Hey, JD. So I guess certain people are without power because the power company decided to cut their power until the winds die down because they don't want a repeat of power lines. Guess if the power lines are blowing and then they fall down or whatever, they start fires. So in the affected areas, they are with high winds, they're shutting off power until the winds die down. It kind of sucks though, because what are you going to do? You can't control what they decide to do. If they decide to cut the power, you gotta go with it. I guess you gotta find somewhere else to go. Fortunately, I'm not in a windy area, so that's a good part. Mm-hmm. So, but like I said, it's always that kind of way. Actually, it's been that way. Usually, it's always that way because I remember graduation time, end of June. It was always very windy, and sometimes it would get hot, and then it would get very very windy. So, seems to be pretty much normal this time of year. Lots of wind, and then once we hit July, the heat the heat soars up. I remember, like I said, worked at the fair around the 4th of July, and then that's when it gets super hot. Yeah, well, that's good. But we still got some around here in the hills and stuff. I guess they got power lines, and so they gotta take their precautions, and I can understand that. The end is nigh. Yes. Yeah. Well, hopefully you don't go to the sack of suds with the 2 Utes in question. Oh man, still laughing at that one. All right, yeah, so another 15 minutes or so. Yes. Um uh well, like I said, I don't know. The 2 Utes, you know. Oh, excuse me. The youths. Yeah. Yes, the youths. I didn't ask you a question. I asked you if the 2 Utes question. So, yeah, haven't seen that for a little while. I just watched one. Oh man, I hadn't seen it for a little while. I went back and watched it again. Uh, I was still cracking up. Hadn't seen it for a while. Um, they had I watched Malibu's Most Wanted, Jamie Kennedy. That was a great one. He gets kidnapped by the two actors. White Kong. That was great. Shooting up the neighborhood. Malibu. Yeah. All in the boo, y'all. Representing. Be rad. Yeah. And the license plate D Shiznit. Great. Great flick. Careful, I'm gonna dust your ass, biatch. You captured that perfectly. I felt it. I really felt it. I was cracking up on that one. Really? Yeah. Well, yeah, I love this posse. What is it representing? So, anyways, yeah, I was watching that one. I was cracking up. I hadn't, and I actually went back and watched the other one that he was in, Kicking It Old School. That was another. That was another classic from about the same time. The dance off. Yo, have a dance off. You don't hear much from him anymore. I mean, he was popular for a while, but I don't really think he does much anymore. He might still have a couple here and there, but those are classics, and I had to watch them. I use actually an app. So I know there's Netflix, there's Prime, there's some of the ones are free. I think Crackle and I don't know, you could pay for Hulu. I think it's Crackle and Tubi. I think is another one. You can get a lot of the free stuff on there, or actually, there's some of them out there. YouTube movies that you can get for free on YouTube. You just have to watch ads. What did I watch? Some really bad sword and sorcery movies. They were really bad. What did I watch? That one? Oh boy, it was really bad. The Sorceress. I hadn't seen that. That was really bad. Sorceress, and then it was when Hearts in Armor. That was another one I was watching. Hundra. That's another off the wall. Of course, then you can do the Barbarian Brothers. That was really really bad. Well, I guess you could go there too. Um, but you can still find a lot of that stuff for free online. Some of those websites, and there's actually one if you want to go check it out called the Daily Motion. Sometimes you can find things that other places don't actually have. Obscure series, obscure movies. Once I was watching some of the ones that I hadn't seen. Logan's Run. I was watching the Logan's Run series back from like I think it was like the late 70s, early 80s. They actually did a TV series. So I was watching Logan's Run, which was like, after the movie, but then they had a series for a minute. What else was I watching? Yeah. What was it? The Wizards and Warriors. That was like a fun one. I was watching some of those old Wizards and Warriors with the guy from Taxi, but that was way long time. I'm still looking for the one. I cannot find it anywhere. No one seems to carry it. I remember they had one called Whiz Kids. Yeah, Daily Motion. They do have. That's what I was trying to look. I think I actually watched on there some of the old ones, Street Hawk. If you ever watched that one, that one was cool back for the day. Rex on the Superbike. That was like with Knight Rider and Knight Rider on a motorcycle. I remember that. And he had his bike, and then the guy was in the computer control guy. Okay, get ready for turbo. Countdown. The rockets and all that fun stuff. Yeah. I hadn't seen that in a while. Of course, then they had the killer soundtrack, Tangerine Dream. I mean, come on. Techno Flare. That was back when like all that high tech stuff was kind of, it was Airwolf, Blue Thunder, Knight Rider, Street Hawk. What are they had Mantis. That was the other one. The car, the Viper that changed. Uh, what else was the other one? I'm still trying to find it, to the Master with Lee Van Cleef. Back when the ninja craze was going on, and everything was ninja. They had the ninja movies and the ninja thing, and the Master. The guy trained the other one to be a ninja. I don't know. That was actually, yeah. NBC was like, um, they were the shiznit back then. So they had Knight Rider, the Master, a whole bunch of maybe, I don't know. Of course, then you got into the canon films back in the '80s, whole Chuck Norris craze, and Bronson, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of the old school movies and stuff from there. I don't know. Well, if you can hit the retro rockets and do a 360 in the air on your motorcycle, yeah, you can do that. Or the laser assisted. I don't know. What did he have? Rockets, lasers, the turbocharged. Oh God, I can't even remember half the stuff he had. And I think he had a nightstick too. I think I remember that. Of course, on Knight Rider, they were always adding something to Kit's new functions all the time. So kind of reminds you of the old Speed Racer car. You always had something cool under the hood. Just push a button and you got it. Believe it or not, I actually talked to Kit back in '80. I want to say it would have been '81 or '82. Went to Universal Studios, and on the tour there, they had a Trans Am out there, and you could go sit in the car, and I guess there was some guy doing the voice, and you could actually talk to Kit and ask him a question. I don't know how they did it, if they had a voice modulator or something that actually sounded like the guy from Knight Rider, and he was actually talking to you. So that was kind of cool. I remember something about, I I asked him, what kind of fuel did he use or something like that. I don't remember. Like I said, this is back in '81, '82, I think. So long time ago. And then they had like the A-Team and Battlestar Galactica. Oh, it's Carl's Jr., so wasn't it? Somebody trashed a bathroom. I heard something about that. Don't hassle the Hoff. Yeah, I think I remember something about that. He was in that one I was watching, Kicking Old School. He brought Kit to the guy, and they had a date. Except it was a different voice for Kit, but yeah. How long ago was that commercial? I mean, he's kind of not mainstream much anymore. Remember, he was big back in the day with all his singing, and he had everything. Well, of course, he had the hit shows. He had Knight Rider, Baywatch. Hey, Joseph. Um, then he did Baywatch Nights, which sucked. Weather's mild, and the cats are sleeping. So yes, the weather is mild. It's actually was only up to 70 today, so we had a nice day. It's actually kind of windy. So yeah. But yeah, Baywatch, they needed Baywatch Nights, and then they did Team Knight Rider, which was stupid. Whole bunch of yeah. I don't remember too much about that. I just know he was like a household name there for a while and really big in Germany. He was singing that. The weird thing was is he had that concert. That was the worst timing ever. Um, he had scheduled a concert on the Berlin Wall, and he had like a big pay-per-view thing, and all these people signed up to do it. And yeah, it kind of failed because he little did he know all the people that had paid to watch his concert and that were going to tune in to his big pay-per-view decided they would watch something different that particular day. The drama unfolding on a freeway with a white Ford Bronco. It was right at the same time. So it was right at the same time when he scheduled his concert is when the whole OJ chase was going on. So we know what happened there. Talk about bad timing. More people tuned in to the chase than did his concert, I guess. It was a flop, from what I heard. I don't really remember much about it. I just back when they used to schedule fights and all the pay-per-views. I remember people would get mad when they would book a Tyson fight that would last for like 16 seconds. And they pay, $25 or $29 to watch a 3-second boxing match. So yeah, the people would get mad. It's like, okay, here's the people, and ding, ding, boom. Winner Mike Tyson. Oops, okay, it's over. Yeah, so you don't see that much anymore. I don't know. I don't even know if they still have. Do they still do pay-per-view like Ultimate Fighting Champions and sporting events and stuff? I guess. Aha! Yeah, it is live. Yes. Well, that's the one I chose. I actually got some other. I have other two ones, so I wanted to check out the spicy jalapeno mac cheeseburger hamburger helper. So you guys can check that out. The brand new "What's for Dinner" video. Long awaited. Yeah. I heard they were coming out. I sent away for them. Very easy to make. And I still keep thinking of, I think it was from Vacation, I think, the original one. And Uncle Eddie goes, "Gee, Clark, I don't understand why they call it hamburger helper. This is good on its own." So I guess if you wanted to, you could just add the noodles in the sauce. Didn't have to go with the hamburger. Or I guess you could even do turkey if you really wanted to go the healthy route, or you could do I don't know, plant-based something. Yeah, it was a little spicy. Uh, but like I said, very simple to make. Just brown the burger, add in the sauce and then noodles and little water and milk. Yeah, nothing but the best, Clark. We go all out here. Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of Cousin Eddie hamburger helper. Yeah, I mean, I tell you the truth, I hadn't had hamburger helper in quite a while. I don't really think about that when I go down and select my meals, but like I said, it was simple. Couldn't get much simpler than that. Although I mean, you could just microwave the ready-made meal, but this one was just as easy. So they do have two other versions of the spicy hamburger helper now. I think one was a barbecue and one's oh, I don't remember the other one. I actually have them. I just have to. I will have to try them eventually. I guess there are different degrees. One, two, and three. I think three peppers was the hottest, but yeah, it was pretty good. It was very simple. Yeah, jalapeno is not bad. Cheeseburger and jalapeno, and you could even fix it up, throw in some jalapenos yourself. You could add a little bit more cheese if you wanted, I guess. Don't have to just put in hamburger. You can put in other stuff as well, I guess. If you really wanted to go wild, you could put in super spicy peppers or um, no, just plain jalapenos. Add it to it, or like I said, turkey. You could go with turkey. You could go with I don't know, ground. I don't know if ground chicken would go as well, but it's supposed to be hamburger, so yeah. But always feel free to add whatever you want to it, I guess. So yes, yeah. What did I actually got it online. I think I got it from Amazon for like a dollar 60. So, but I think they probably have it at the grocery store. I just hadn't seen it at the grocery store. He might. I don't know. Maybe it'd get all over the place. Who knows? Guess you could make yourself a cheeseburger jalapeno sandwich. Put it on a bun. Go that route, I guess. Make it like a sloppy Joe kind of thing. Yeah, possibilities are endless on that one. So what else? Yeah, there's a lot of things out there ready to make in the stores. They're releasing a whole lot of them. Some of them I want to try, but I just haven't found them yet. Heard they're doing a Cheez-It pizza, frozen pizza. There were a couple other ones too that I've been hearing they're putting out, but I have not found them yet. Yeah, you kind of forget about it. I mean, it's there. I think they even have a tuna helper. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. I know there for a while. I think they had chicken helper and tuna helper, and I just made it. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if you like it or not. But like I said, very simple to make. All you need is a skillet, a little bit of water, a little bit of milk, and a hamburger. That's it. So very simple. And the thing was, the meat cost more than the box did. Now, if maybe you could find hamburger on sale, that would be worth it. No. And it also depends on what blend, I guess, you like. Whether you like the really super lean stuff, something maybe that's all. That'll be the next the poll. Because I did the mac and cheese. Maybe the next poll will be, what is your hamburger ratio? Do you go for the 80-20, 70-30? Do you go to I think, what is it? The one that I've seen is like 93-7, which is like insane. I think that's mostly it. 80-20, 70-30, like 90. I think it's like 97-3 is one of them. And I think that's kind of about it. I don't know. Now, I suppose you could make your own blend, I guess, if you ground your own meat. Or you can mix half and half, I guess. Like if you're making meatloaf, sometimes when I make meatloaf, I'll either do half turkey, half meat, or I'll do ground pork and ground beef. Yeah, burgers one thing, and then if you like meatloaf, if you like a casserole, tacos. It's tough to find those sometimes. Some of those, some of the stores actually don't carry every brand. I think mostly when I go to the store, it's three kind: 80-20, 70-30, and then like super duper lean. I think that's all I've really seen. I don't like the super lean. There's like no taste to it. Was it 97-3? And then you're just like, ugh. No, gotta have a little bit of flavor to it. Then you get the other kind of. Yeah, or you could do turkey. Ah, okay. You mean like in Lucy? Do you get stuck in the freezer? And then burn it up in the furnace? Yeah, that's great. I've had El Pollo Loco. It's right down the street from me, so I think I got some coupons. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. But Ricky. Another classic show. But yeah, the side of beef in the freezer was a classic one. Yep. Didn't know that much meat was in a side of beef, but hey, yeah. I guess if you got a freezer or you got a cold storage, you can go for it. Maybe it'd be cheaper. Like you said, if you split it with somebody, I guess. Have chops for days. Yeah, I usually just do a little bit of, don't, I'm not getting so much anymore. It's getting expensive now. I don't know. Sometimes if it goes on sale, I'll get like ground turkey or maybe ground beef. Sometimes if they go on sale. Meat's getting way too expensive. Chicken, beef, pork, anything pork, yeah. Super expensive. So that's, I guess, you got to go with the hamburger helper without the hamburger. There you go. Or you could do, I guess if you really, really wanted to, you could do the plant-based meat, Beyond Meat, Beyond, was it Beyond Meat, Impossible beef. If you really wanted to get into that, I guess you could. If you were feeling extra healthy. Guess you could use a pot or maybe a casserole dish. Somehow you have to brown the meat. So, I don't know, put it in a pot. Or get ground beef itself. Cut up hamburger. Go to Burger King, ask for the patties, and chop them up. There you go. You can do it that way. Just get the patties, no other thing. Just a meat patty from your local place and put it in a casserole dish. You can do that, I guess, if you did not have a skillet. I guess that would work in a pinch. Or if you had a slow cooker, maybe you could do it that way. I don't know. But yeah, that hamburger helper is really meant for a skillet dish preparation. Easy peasy. One skillet meal. But yeah, I haven't looked to see what new flavors they have and what classic flavors. I remember getting like I think I had cheeseburger, and I think they even had some other ones in the past. They used to have a whole lot more make at home meals, and they ended up getting rid of some of the really good ones. I used to get the ones that were it was called simmer sauce or simmer meals. It was all the stuff that was already in the packet, and all you did was you added the chicken or the beef or whatever it was. You browned that up, and then you added the sauce. One can had one simmer sauce in it, and then another had like the other mix-in sauce, and then you put that, and then you put it all together. That was really good. Yeah, that works too. So, yeah, like I said, that's just, it's an example. You can add your stuff to it. You can enhance it however you want. Put in peppers, put in spices, I guess. Change it to your liking. You even put in vegetables. Yes, I have. Yeah, I've done the Hershey's. I think I did both versions of it. One was like middle, and then I think one was like Hershey's chips were in the cookies. Stay tuned. I have another one going to be coming up, a brand new Chips Ahoy flavor. I think I filmed it. I think I'm going to put it up like next week. I've already got it ready to go and just have to post it. But I wanted to do the what's for dinner tonight, and I got the other Chips Ahoy. Of course, then I did the Selena Gomez Oreos, which I wasn't real enthused with them. A lot of people, I've been hearing a lot of people love them. I just didn't get a whole lot of cinnamon out of my flavor, but maybe if it's your thing, you can go for it. That's the newest one from that. They've still got a lot of other cookies out there, and I've even seen new other ones, I think. But yeah, you just have to look for them. I did the red velvet Chips Ahoy, and I think I did some other ones. I don't remember all of them, but they're always out there. Just have to keep your eyes open for them. So let's see what else. Yeah, I like the thin, but you just don't get much flavor out of them. I've actually tried some of the other thin Oreos imported from like I think it's either China or Japan. Different unique flavors. I've tried a couple of those. They're different. They're mostly fruit, like strawberry and grape and what was it? White grape, strawberry, key lime pie, a couple other ones like that you get imported. They're different. Definitely different. Because we get, just the plain flavors, but they actually get fruit and other strange. I think they even had one wasabi. I don't remember all of them, but they had a lot you can get imported. Oreo flavors are out there, along with Kit Kat and some other strange ones. Always find them. Just keep your eyes out. Keep them peeled. Always going to find something out there, imported, whatever you get them. So what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it for new stuff that I've been seeing. New releases. They just released a new one today. I haven't made it down there. I will have to work on some of these other items that are out there that I was able to get down and try a bunch of stuff the other day. I just have to work on the video. Granted, I don't know. I think I might have to redo one because I think they screwed something up. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there, and more each day. And I've been hearing some rumblings. Yeah, Wendy's just put out their new Taki burger, and yeah, there's a couple other. I still got a bunch from other places that I just haven't got to yet. But granted, I'll get to them. I just wanted to put that Muya burger out at the same time, just because it was new and I did it before all the hubbub and the releases that came out kind of all at once. Everybody put a whole bunch of stuff all at one time. It was like it wasn't there the other day, and all of a sudden, boom, they all hit on the same day. I guess summertime release, so movie tie-ins, summertime stuff. Of course, all they're going for their drinks for summer and ice creams and whatnot. But yeah, just going crazy right now. And that's the way summertime is. And I did hear something about 7-Eleven has an exclusive Mountain Dew Slurpee that I might go check that one out. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. That one, like I said, was super simple. And I wanted to try the new flavor too, so it's kind of a 2-in-1 type deal. So I wanted to check it out. And sometimes, yeah, they get a lot of that stuff out there, and it's like I said, anything that's easy to cook, works for you guys. You guys can cook them as well. Especially if you're on a budget or you don't have a whole lot of kitchen equipment and don't have a lot of time to do it. I wanted to see what it was like. Yeah, I always got a lot of no, I'm just taking a break. I had a few pieces already, so I think I'm good to go for tonight. Had a little bit of each one. Pepperoni, jalapeno, sausage, and then bacon. That was the other one. Just had a couple pieces, so leftovers. And let's see, I think trying to figure out if I want to do next week. I don't know. I might switch it up again, try some other stuff. It depends on what happens and how soon I get everything ready to go. And I may go next week. I may go again. Last the other day I went on a Tuesday night, Wednesday. I may go live again on either Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. Just going to depends on how I'm feeling, what I got going. Most of the stuff I was just trying to just go live because I was actually filming reviews and I figured, what the heck, I got everything set up, I'm ready to go. Maybe I'll go live for a little while. Normally I just was doing everything on like Friday night and just doing it all at one time. Well, it wasn't anything special to me. Maybe I just didn't get much out of it. Opinion varied. I saw a lot of people loved it. A lot of people thought it was just okay. I don't know. It depends on what you like. I think I tend to like the plain Oreos, maybe even up to the double stuff. That's about it. Or the chocolate center Oreos, just plain chocolate center. Those are okay. But yeah, I'm not real wild about these, multi-layered things. And then they got these things about inclusions and the things that had like popping candy in it. It didn't really wow me. So just me. I think I still have the pretzel. I have the chocolate covered pretzels, and I think I still have a box of the Star Wars or the Coke Oreos. I still have an unopened box of the Coca-Cola Oreos because I had to buy two. And what else? Yeah. But we'll see what flavor they put out next. Who knows? Or whatever company decides to do another collab, I guess. They're always collabing with somebody. Some of them, I don't know. I think they just put a name on stuff and they don't last long. I'm telling you, man. What was that one they had? McDonald's had the Cardi B meal. That didn't really have anything, just had her name on it. And there was just a bunch of them that just put people's name on them. It was nothing different. Something about more pickles and barbecue sauce with the fries. Okay, nothing real spectacular about that one, but hey, they'll slap a name on it and call it a meal and charge you an extra $2 for it. Yeah, some of them are okay. I don't know. I think plain Oreos, regular Oreos, kind of my favorite. So I don't like a whole lot of frosting. And the thin ones, there's just too little. It's a very thin layer of frosting. You can barely taste it. I mean, they're okay, but I don't know. Everybody always likes extra frosting or double stuff or triple stuff or whatever what is it, most stuff, loaded, triple stuff, all that craziness that they got out there. They actually have it now. You can buy Oreos crumbled. You can buy a bag of crumbled Oreo pieces. Why? Why are you paying, it's like $4 for a bag of crumbled up Oreo cookies? You're gonna pay people to crumble your Oreo cookies for you? Okay, I guess if if that's your thing, go for it. It's like the same people that pay big bucks for the pre-ripped jeans or the acid-washed pre-ripped jeans. I mean, the distressed jeans and all. It's like, come on, guys. You're paying people to destroy your jeans, or you're paying people to crush up Oreos. You can do that yourself for free, but people, a lot cheaper. Distress your own jeans, crunch up your own Oreos. I have seen it, man. It's crazy. And I think, yeah, I think they were actually doing it for a while. They had like Cheetos, ground Cheetos that you could shake over popcorn. You can do that yourself. Just put it in a blender or a food processor and throw some Cheetos in there. Make your own Cheetos dust. Put it on popcorn. Put it on whatever. And it's not that difficult, but people pay big bucks just to have that the convenience. I've seen them. Same with like breadcrumbs. You're actually paying for breadcrumbs. I know it's already dried, but you can make your own. You can make your own breadcrumbs. Leave it out, toast it in the oven. Yeah, jalapeno Cheetos were they're pretty good. I like the Flamin' Hot Puffs. I like the yeah, speaking of that, I have a new flavor. I did get the one. I still have to try it. They brought out the new Cheetos, and they also brought out the Cheetos mac and cheese. So I will have to. I got it. I tried the chips. I have to try the mac and cheese version of it too. So that will, maybe I'll have that as another what's for dinner video. Still got some other ones I still gotta do. I don't know. I'll have to work on those. But yeah, there's actually been some Cheetos that have been discontinued. Sadly. What was it? The Chipotle ones, I think, are gone now. I think they had those for a while. No. I like the pepper puffs that they had out. The Cheetos pepper puffs that they had, they were shaped like peppers and they were extra hot. Those were out for a limited time, and then they brought them back. They brought them out for a little while again, and then now they're gone again. And but yeah, they got a lot of sodas now too coming out. They're re-releasing a lot of sodas. I didn't even know some of them were gone, believe it or not. They brought out Diet Cherry Coke in a nostalgic can. I didn't know Diet Cherry Coke went away. I know they have Cherry Coke, and I think they have Cherry Zero Coke, but I don't think they had. I didn't know they had Diet Cherry Coke. Because, I put that poll up the other day about what version of soda do you like? Do you like the zero? Do you like the diet? Do you like the regular? Or do you like the real sugar version? Some of them have real sugar. Not everybody does, but I don't know. Some people are diet. Some people are zero. Some people are like the high fructose corn syrup version. I don't know. Some people can and some people can't. Yeah, Mexican style Coke. Yeah, I tried, believe it or not too long ago, I tried the Bazooka brand bubblegum soda. And I have this one I just got here the other day. I don't know. It's called Candy in a Can. I got his bubblegum. I did get bubblegum. Bubblegum. Yes, one of these is bubblegum. Yeah, here. bubble gum. And this is, yeah, zero sugar. Zero sugar bubblegum soda in a can. Yeah, 7 calories. I don't know how they got that, but yeah, it was an import from them. Bubblegum soda. Yeah, they got all kinds of weird stuff. You guys might not have been here when I showed you guys what I got. Bubblegum and sour apple. Now they have this too. They got Clearly Canadian in a can. I was actually get this. They were only like $1.50 for a can, and I think the bottles are like 2 something. Here, Rocket Ice Lolly. And then I did get my Canadian maple Coca-Cola in the bottle. And Tutti Frutti Fanta. Tutti Frutti. And I got cotton candy. Candy in a can. I didn't even notice this other one. And what else did I get? Yeah, another Clearly Canadian peach in a can. And this one. I got this one. I want to try this one. It's a banana. Banana. Minion flavored banana. Yeah, when I go to the store to get the Clearly Canadian in the can, it's like $2.50, $3 a bottle. And I think you might even have to pay a bottle tax too. And these ones, I got them from this company called Extreme Snacks, and they were like $1, like $1.60 for the can. But I had to pay the shipping, so. But I got all this stuff all at one time, so it actually worked out. All the different things, yeah, they're only like $1, $1.50, $1.60. So it's not bad. Able to pick up a lot of weird flavored drinks and stuff like that. I don't know, I think they were having a sale or something. But yeah, different. Definitely different. So yeah, they got a lot of stuff. I still need to get the one. I actually did a review called Candy in a Can. I will have to put that out somewhere online. It's just they have strange stuff out there right now. Just gotta keep your eyes out for it. Different energy drinks, different weird flavors, just all kinds of stuff. And I've seen a whole lot online too. Strange ones I never even heard of before. So just keep your eyes out. Stay tuned. So, other than that, wow, it's been over an hour and a half. And my voice is starting to go. So I'll probably have to think about wrapping this one up and heading on out. Stay tuned for more reviews throughout the weekend. You could check out the new What's for Dinner video if you haven't already. Check that one out. Also the ones from the last couple days, you can see those as well. And all the new stuff up and coming. I will try to go live maybe either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure which. And then definitely for sure next Friday. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out, chatting for a little while, checking all the stuff out, taking part of the polls, and commenting on all the videos. I do appreciate all of it, and lets me know that you guys are actually watching. So everybody have a good weekend. Take care. stay warm or cool depending on wherever you're at. Some people are cold, some people are hot. I guess it depends on where you're at. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend and find some fun stuff to do. I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna head on out of here, and I will see you guys on the next live, and stay tuned for all the other stuff. All right, guys, so have a good one, and I'll see you guys later, and take care.